Welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel, everyone. This is Rich making another video on XRP today, as usual. I therefore hope that everyone is enjoying their day today. We're going to talk about XRP no matter where you are in the world. This is the one-day chart once more, right? Now the price is $2.14. XRP is currently basically moving sideways. The same is true of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is now less than $104,000. The Fed's failure to lower rates is the reason for this. The Fed maintains the Fed funds rate at 4.50% and forgoes a rate drop. And the majority of people anticipated that. Additionally, I believe the market anticipated it, since neither the price of Bitcoin nor XRP really fell all that much. Due to the events in the Middle East, the market is extremely unstable. We are awaiting word on whether and to what extent the United States will become engaged. However, I believe the market will continue to be extremely volatile until we have proof that the crisis is finished. For this reason, I often advise you that events in the real world have a significant impact on your cryptocurrency investment. Since smoke is the source of this, experts have discovered that XRP may play a part in bedwires over $1 quadrillion in settlements each year. The possible function of XRP in the U.S. financial system was recently brought to light by the smoking of XRP community researchers. Via Fedwire, the real-time gross settlement mechanism of the Federal Reserve. He draws attention to Fednow and Volante, who are also crucial components of this system. These are well-known Ripple partners and important Fedwire tech suppliers. In order to integrate its blockchain-based solutions into Fednow's payment ecosystem, Ripple teamed up with Fednow in 2019. With this change, Fednow's customers may now access more than 200 financial institutions on RippleNet. Users of Ripple were able to use Fednow's vast banking network concurrently. Since 2015, Volante has successfully integrated its technology with Ripple. It provides Fedwire as a cloud-based solution, and has verified that users of its platform are able to conduct transactions using XRP. For years, Ripple has supported the Fed. Jerome Powell may have even anticipated how this would all turn out when he made all of the references to Ripple and the Grateful Dead. Next month, Fedwire is scheduled to launch, and I believe that will give us our first indication of whether this will cause XRP's price to fluctuate rapidly or gradually. Smoke identified SEPA as well. Global access, real-time, on-demand, and delay-free payments infrastructure are all modernized by Ripple, and right here, SEPA is referenced. One straightforward API integration. Sepa will now formally transition to ISO 222, an international standard for transferring financial data, when it goes operational in November of this year. As we already know, Ripple's technology is connected to Fedwire and Sepa. Additionally, we are aware that Ripple has rails in every other nation. Since all of these nations are moving to ISO, they may use XRP in those messages and transactions. You could sit back and gripe about the price of XRP right now, but this is still a fantastic time to buy, which is why I keep telling people this, because if this has a significant early influence on the price of XRP after it goes online, many folks will quickly become priced out. I then discussed the SEC lawsuit and Ripple being postponed once more. They claim that the next upgrade is expected on August 15th, 2025. However, Bill Morgan disputes this. It could be necessary to release the next update well in advance of August 15th. Nobody, in my opinion, anticipates that Judge Torres will take so long to make a decision regarding the joint motion that Ripple and the SEC filed on June 12, 2025. Thus, once more, this might occur at any time. It might occur as early as next week or perhaps even the week after. Suddenly, XRP's price begins to fluctuate. After then, you receive the word that the lawsuit is concluded. It seems like everything happens around XRP when no one is looking, so whenever they put a deadline on something, I never follow it. Breaking 3iQ has launched the first XRP ETF in North America on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Now available is the 3iQ XRP ETF. For 6 months, there is no management cost. Ripple made an early fund investment. Secure cold storage. An increase of 10,800% since 2015. Today, 3iQ celebrates the launch of XRPQ by ringing the closing bell at the TSX. How much money goes into this is something I want to see. How quickly institutional funds pour into this. That may also offer us a solid idea of what is likely to occur in the United States. Franklin Templeton in the US is still the next one I believe we're waiting. On Expert refers to this as a chance to purchase XRP at a reduced cost. What I just told you is that, in the meanwhile, XRP hovers roughly between $2.13 and $2.16. This is a fantastic time to buy. At some point, these opportunities will be lost forever. When it does, it might happen extremely quickly. You can see how quickly that green candle appeared if you look at the XRP run from 2017 to 2018. Here the same thing will occur. While you can, you purchase what you can. You don't need to worry about obtaining XRP. Purchase what you can, you won't have any regrets afterwards. As soon as XRP launches, it will quickly rise above $100. And with XRP, it happens really quickly. People have always said that XRP moves last, but I agree that it moves the fastest. However, this time I believe XRP is leading the way, and people are still calling for 100 XRP in this run, which could easily happen because there is so much activity surrounding this cryptocurrency that many people are simply ignoring. As you are aware, Ripple has spent 10 years developing infrastructure. For the most part, XRP moved very little and traded sideways over that period. Announcements made every day without any change in pricing. I promise you that this thing will erupt like a volcano when it goes off. The current value of 5,000 XRP